Rakuen is an adventure game about a youngster who lives in a hospital and wants to help his fantasy world neighbors by engaging with their alter egos. The game contains a pleasant and character-rich plot, as well as supplementary stuff such as the latest Rakuen game and a collection of 3D animated films. The game has colorful dungeons, creepy room escape puzzles, and dialogue-based riddles. The boy goes a mile in each character's shoes, learning about their unfinished business and assisting them with it. The game has a unique music with different vocal songs associated with each character. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider nails the retro vibe with sharp pixel art, satisfying combat, and a killer soundtrack that keeps the pace intense. Every stage feels thoughtfully crafted, packed with action and responsive controls that reward precision. The cyber ninja aesthetic hits hard, echoing classic 16-bit hits without feeling stale. Boss battles push reflexes just right, and power-up customization adds fun variety. It's a side-scrolling throwback done with care, perfect for fans of fast-paced arcade-style action. Digimon World Next Order is an RPG in which players are digi-destined to restore order in the digital world after Machine Dramon has taken over. The goal is to discover and enlist as many devoted Digimon partners as possible in order to reconstruct the digital world. Players can select a male or female protagonist and take on adventures with over 200 Digimon to acquire. To avoid greater devastation, they must strike a balance between training and exploration. Players may create Flotaya, a bustling town where they can recruit new Digimon, renovate buildings, cultivate crops, and more.
Together, your bond will bring you to victory.
Rogue Legacy 2 thrives on creativity and chaos. Each run feels fresh thanks to wild class combinations and quirky air traits that flip strategy on its head. The art pops with color, and the music keeps the momentum going. Combat feels responsive, and the ever-evolving castle layout keeps exploration exciting. It rewards skill and persistence while maintaining humor throughout. Easily one of the most addicting roguelites out there, engaging, deep, and endlessly replayable without ever feeling repetitive or stale. Okinawa Rush hits hard with its fast martial arts combat, responsive controls, and retro pixel art that feels straight from the arcade days. The combo system rewards precision, while enemy variety keeps each encounter intense. Soundtrack pumps adrenaline into every stage, matching the tight level design. The story, though simple, adds flavor to the action, and character animations carry satisfying weight. A great pick for those craving challenge, style, and side-scrolling intensity without fluff. Few action games strike this balance so confidently.
Its final hopes with the Yamato.
Soul CRESTA is a bold return to the golden age of arcade shooters, backed by crisp visuals and a dramatic soundtrack that keeps energy levels high. The dock-undock mechanic adds real depth, encouraging strategy rather than just reflexes. Stage design feels deliberate, with enemies and bullet patterns pushing skill and timing. Each boss encounter feels earned, not cheap. For those craving classic arcade action with a fresh twist, this one is hard to ignore. There's clear passion behind every pixel and explosion, and it shows.
Vertical display mode. Challenge yourself and earn a multitude of achievements.
GetsuFumaDen Undying Moon is a hack-and-slash game that combines strong roguelike action with a gloomy fantasy realm based on traditional Japanese painting. Players must use the Getsu clan's weaponry and powers to kill several death and descend further into hell to destroy the cause of the disaster. The game includes dynamic 2D animations, as well as deadly boss confrontations with reanimated demon lords, centipedes, and hydras. Players can also employ the immersive weapon upgrading system, which allows them to gather, improve, and unlock abilities for primary and sub-weapons. Castle Morihisa is a stylish deck-building roguelike with a strong sense of atmosphere and strategy. Each run feels unique thanks to varied card synergies and tactical decisions that reward experimentation. The setting, rooted in Japanese folklore, adds flavor to every encounter, with enemies and abilities that feel thematically connected. Progression feels rewarding as new cards and builds steadily expand options. The blend of challenge and creativity gives the game strong replay value, making each return to battle feel fresh and rewarding. Rise of the Third Power shines with classic JRPG vibes, offering a compelling story, witty dialogue, and memorable characters. The turn-based combat feels smooth and strategic, keeping battles engaging without dragging. Its pixel art is rich with personality, and the soundtrack enhances every moment. Exploration is rewarding, and party interactions bring humor and heart. Fans of 16-bit era RPGs will find a lot to love here. It's a solid tribute to the genre, with just enough modern touches to keep things fresh and satisfying. Reverie Knight's Tactics impresses with its hand-drawn art style and engaging turn-based combat. Strategic depth meets a rich fantasy world, where each decision carries weight in both battle and story. The character development is satisfying, and the comic book presentation adds flair to the narrative. Combat encounters are smartly designed, rewarding careful planning. For those who enjoy tactical RPGs with a strong visual identity and meaningful choices, this game stands out as a rewarding and memorable journey. Vagante stands out with its tough but fair roguelike gameplay, detailed pixel art, and rewarding sense of progression. Every run feels meaningful, with class choices and gear dramatically affecting each attempt. The atmospheric music and handcrafted feel of the levels enhance the dungeon crawling vibe. With local and online co-op, adventuring with friends adds extra depth. It's the kind of game that keeps pulling players back in, thanks to smart design and satisfying combat that respects time and skill. Death End Request 2 impresses with its dark atmosphere, strong narrative, and engaging turn-based combat. The story keeps tension high with emotional twists and a mysterious town full of secrets. Characters feel distinct and their development adds real weight to each scene. The horror elements are well-paced, creating a sense of dread without overdoing it. Combat mechanics are creative, especially the knockback system, keeping battles fresh. A solid choice for fans of dark JRPGs looking for something deeper. Wytchwood is a crafting adventure game that immerses players in a world full of gothic fables and fairy tales. As the enigmatic old witch of the woods, players must gather magical materials, learn the craft of making sorcerous enchantments, and decide on a cast of people and monsters. The game features a storybook art style, allowing players to explore the depths of the expressive land. Players must acquire, harvest, produce, and construct unusual substances, such as poisonous toadstools and bottled fear. The Longing is a hauntingly beautiful experience unlike any other. With its real-time 400-day countdown, it encourages patience, reflection, and quiet curiosity. The hand-drawn art style and melancholic soundtrack create a somber yet cozy atmosphere, perfectly matching the lonely journey of the Shade. Every moment feels meaningful, whether exploring caverns or simply sitting and waiting. It's a game that rewards thoughtfulness over action, inviting deep emotional connection. A truly meditative adventure that lingers long after the screen fades to black. ASTRONEER is a relaxing yet engaging journey into space exploration where creativity and curiosity drive the adventure. Building bases, shaping landscapes, and unraveling mysteries across colorful planets feels both rewarding and calming. The freedom to experiment with terrain and tools creates a sense of discovery that keeps each session fresh. Its cooperative play adds an extra layer of fun, making teamwork feel natural. As a sandbox adventure, it's one of those games that continues to inspire creativity with every planet explored. Death's Door is a captivating action-adventure game that combines clever puzzles with fluid combat mechanics. The world feels alive with its atmospheric design and engaging enemies, making exploration rewarding. The storytelling is subtle yet effective, drawing players deeper without overwhelming. Each area introduces unique challenges that keep the gameplay fresh and interesting. This game truly stands out for its balance of challenge and accessibility, making it a must-play for fans of the genre. Aeon Must Die slams onto the screen with a fierce art style and a thunderous soundtrack that fuels every clash. The combat rides on aggressive momentum, rewarding precision and risk. Its neon-drenched world feels volatile, like it could explode at any moment. The voice acting crackles with intensity, pushing the story's vengeance-fueled narrative forward. For those craving a bold visual punch and unforgiving action, this game slashes a memorable path through its stylish chaos. A bold, relentless descent into futuristic fury. Unpacking is a game that mixes block-fitting puzzle components with home decor to create a relaxing living space. Players must design different living areas, ranging from a single bedroom to a whole household, and explore domestic situations without the use of timers or score systems. They also reveal a character's story through the items she brings to each new home and those she leaves behind. The game provides a sense of connection with an invisible individual and a story that is never officially told. Evertried is a thoughtful, tactical roguelite that rewards patience and smart decision-making. The turn-based movement system adds a unique rhythm, making each step feel deliberate and satisfying. Its pixel art is crisp, with a serene atmosphere that contrasts nicely with the challenge of climbing the mysterious tower. The enemy variety keeps each floor fresh, and the skill progression system adds just enough depth to keep things engaging. It's a game that respects the player's intelligence and creates a satisfying loop of growth and mastery. Skul the Hero Slayer is a fast-paced action roguelite that thrives on variety and momentum. With each skull granting new abilities, combat stays fresh and exciting across every run. The pixel art is vibrant, and the soundtrack drives the pace perfectly. Boss fights bring just the right level of challenge, pushing for quick thinking and adaptability. A great choice for those who enjoy dynamic combat and experimenting with unique character builds. The replay value stays strong with every attempt. DORAEMON and Story of Seasons combine to create a one-of-a-kind agricultural experience in Natura, with the big tree serving as the focal point. Doraemon and his buddies play a variety of responsibilities to help the town's well-being, with the major theme being making bonds with the residents. The game offers more than simply agricultural cultivation and livestock care. It also includes intriguing adventures, exploration of the town, and bug-catching escapades. Fans of the popular Doraemon series will appreciate the usage of Doraemon's devices to help players with their daily tasks. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch enchants with its heartfelt story, stunning animation, and a magical world crafted with Ghibli-style charm. The combat blends real-time and strategy in a way that feels fluid and rewarding. Characters grow on you, and the journey is packed with emotion, whimsy, and challenge. The soundtrack soars beautifully alongside its painterly visuals, making each location a joy to explore. As a whole, it's an unforgettable RPG experience that balances heart, adventure, and imagination with remarkable grace.
You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
And she's in danger.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition sets a high standard for open-world RPGs with its sprawling landscapes, meaningful choices, and deep storytelling. Geralt's journey feels alive with richly written quests, memorable characters, and a world that reacts to decisions in unexpected ways. The combat is engaging with a mix of swordplay, signs, and strategy. This is a massive adventure that rewards time invested and remains one of the most remarkable journeys in gaming.
A legend cannot be killed.
Merry Skelter 2 pulls players into a nightmarish dungeon world with twisted fairy tale characters and a gripping narrative. The turn-based combat feels engaging, especially with the blood Skelter transformations adding depth and strategy. Its creepy aesthetic and eerie soundtrack enhance the tension, while dungeon crawling rewards careful planning. Fans of dark fantasy and deep customization will find plenty to enjoy. A captivating mix of horror and RPG mechanics that keeps the tension high and the pace steady throughout. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.